The approach the CCP has had for years, okay, this came from Deng Xiaoping, is hide your strength, bide your time, okay? In other words, let's grow big, let's grow strong, let's build our military, let's build our nuclear arsenal, but let's make sure that no one notices. And by the way, right, this is a big reason why the CCP invested so much in places like Iran, right? Because they were this constant source of instability in the Middle East. Not the only reason, right? It's a kind of a center of their Belt and Road Initiative and so forth, but that kept America and others' gaze away. Your focus is everything, right? So your focus on dealing with all these, non-state actors that Iran is fueling, Iran itself, all that. Meanwhile, we can kind of just do our thing here. Now, Xi Jinping basically broke that approach by starting to, this wolf warrior diplomacy, all of that, right? It became now China's strong. Remember during the Biden administration, like very publicly embarrassing the diplomat, sort of in meetings and so forth. That kind of stuff was unheard of because it's this was now the CCP asserting itself. Yes, actually, we're the big boy in town, sort of thing, right? And so, but the problem is this has really failed. Actually, and I think it's really spectacularly shown to have failed in some of the U.S. recent, let's say, geopolitical actions, like, the decapitation strike in Venezuela, the seizing of Maduro, right? This was a major, in South America, proxy for the CCP, major source of oil for the CCP, cheap oil under embargo, was kind of skirting it. Same thing with Iran now lately, right? Again, and it's this whole idea, right? The rising power of China, the declining power of the U.S., even that whole narrative is, I think, of course, a lot of people might not like the war, and I understand that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the U.S. has demonstrated in a very visceral way that it's not quite declining. And at the same time, Communist China, who's supposed to be the ally of these two nations, for example, is not really doing anything to help them. They sent an envoy recently, right? But it's performative. It's not actually going to help that situation anyway. They don't have anything to offer. They don't have any leverage in this game.